Hi, my name is Sam Najjar, and I'm a real estate broker with Royal LePage and the team lead for the Najjar Real Estate Group. Thank you for tuning in. This video will focus on the highlights for 2023 and my predictions for 2024. For the predictions, no one knows what exactly is going to happen. We don't have a crystal ball. It's our best guess based on the current status of the economy and the market, our research, and conversations we've had with buyers and sellers. So let's get right into it. We'll start with the 2023 highlights. Highlight number one. 2023 was a tale of two markets. You had the busier, more active spring and early summer market when the consumer confidence was high, and that's when the Bank of Canada held interest rates steady in March and April. That busy period was between March and June to July of 2023. And then you had the slower period between July to December of 2023, and it started when the Bank of Canada decided to increase interest rates at its June and July meetings, and that's when consumer confidence went down. Highlight number two, the Bank of Canada increases its policy rate 3 times in 2023 by a total of 0.75% after increasing it 7 times in 2022 by a total of 4%. So in total, the Bank of Canada raised its interest rates 10 times since March of 2022, which is when the monetary policy tightening and the market adjustment began, but it's held its rate steady at 5% since July of 2023. Now, it's fair to say that the Bank of Canada's policy is working to bring down inflation, but probably not as fast as the Bank of Canada would like. As of right now, it's hovering at around the 3% mark. In December, we saw a bit of an uptick from 3.1% to 3.4% because of a little bit of sticky inflation. So it's likely the Bank of Canada will hold out a little bit longer before they drop rates. Highlight number 3, the Greater Toronto Area sales dropped to around 66,000 in 2023, which was the lowest level in 20 years. Now that represented a 12.1% dip compared to 2022. Sales and buyers were on the sidelines for the most part because of higher borrowing costs and uncertain economic conditions. We had buyer market-like conditions with no buyers, and the lower mortgage qualification amounts due to the higher borrowing costs translated to lower sales and lower selling prices overall. Highlight number 4, sales went down and so did prices, but not by much. The average selling price for all home types in 2023 dropped by 5.4% compared to 2022. The reason? There's still a shortage of inventory. Despite an uptick in inventory during the spring and summer months, the number of new listings also went down in 2023. Now, the focus by the different levels of government may have shifted to figuring out how to increase housing supply, but it's simply not happening fast enough to keep up with the record immigration numbers. The record immigration into the GTA needs to match the number of homes available to rent or purchase. We also had sellers who had lower rate mortgages from a few years ago who were unsure if they would requalify for a mortgage and therefore were not motivated to sell. And then you had some other sellers who continue to have unrealistic value expectations that are not aligned with the changing market, which has dropped significantly from the peak in 2022. Now moving on to the fun part, which is predictions. Prediction number 1, the Bank of Canada will lower its policy rate as early as the spring. And the cuts will be in response to a slowing economy as well as inflation coming down. I expect there will be 3 to 4 cuts this year of 0.25% each for a total of 0.75 to 1%. And that's because the real estate industry is extremely important to Canada's economic health. Prediction number 2, sales should go up as well to about 75,000 in 2024 as sellers and buyers adjust to new realities of the higher interest rates and carry on with their lives. We had too much uncertainty in 2023, and lower rates should help ease affordability issues for the current homeowners as well as those getting into home ownership. And with rate cuts expected soon, consumer confidence is starting to build up, and we'll see buyers and sellers come off the sidelines and jump into the market soon. Prediction number 3, prices will go up as well, but not drastically, likely in the middle single digits, about 5 to 6%, and definitely more for low-rise homes than high-rise homes. Prediction number 4, historically low mortgage delinquency rates will persist even though we're expecting a large number of mortgage renewals. But actually, between 24 and 25, an estimated 2.2 million mortgages are set to renew, which represents about 45% of all outstanding mortgages in Canada. And did you also know that the number of mortgages facing renewal represent close to 40% of the Canadian economy, which is staggering. The good news is Canada has always been very good with its lending practices, and that's essentially why our mortgage delinquency rates are very low. Prediction number 5, rental market will stay strong because of record immigration numbers and low vacancy rates, which reflect supply challenges. Prediction number 6, inventory of listings is expected to go up with more mortgage renewals and less uncertainty and a more optimistic outlook of the market. And prediction number 7, investment activity is likely to increase in 2024 after a lull in 2023 due to higher borrowing costs. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this information helpful. If you're planning to buy or sell, or you're just curious to know what's happening in your local market, please do not hesitate to call, text, or email me. I'd love to hear from you. You can type your information below, your name, email address, area, home type, and then we'll get back to each and every one of you. You can also set up an appointment in my calendar, and you can do so by clicking the buyer consultation, the seller consultation, or the real estate needs discussion options. The link to my Calendly calendar can be found in my description below. In the meantime, please like and share this video, and if you're watching on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button or follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn, TikTok, Threads, Instagram to get all the latest videos and market information. Stay safe, everyone. Take care of yourselves, and until I see you again, all the best. Bye for now.